There, now I'm going to share with you one of my newest flows that I have named Piking off the Deep End. For this flow, I have the foot bar all the way down so that the platform is free. I'm using one light spring. For my reformer, I have chosen one blue spring, and I'm also going to include the magic circle. I'm going to place the magic circle on the opposite side so it's accessible when I need it. And I'm going to start on the floor. Floor lunges here with one blue spring. Now my standing foot, my right foot, the leg is pressed into the frame of the reformer to give me a little bit of stability. My hips are square. Before I add any choreography, I'm just going to practice the movement. Often when teaching an exercise or a flow, I like to layer on the cues and the movement. So just starting with the movement, I prefer. So I inhale lower. Now I'm going to exhale, lift up. Now I'm cueing the muscle movement. Exhale, lifting up from the pelvic floor into the abdominal muscles. Now I'm going to layer on some choreography. So from here, I'm going to inhale, lengthen the fingertips and the crown of my head long as I lunge low. Exhale, drawing everything back up. I'm just going to do 4 more. Typically I do sets or reps of 10, but for time's sake today, I'm just going to do 5. We'll do 2 more here. Lengthen it long. Now my spine is long. I'm not rounding forward. I'm trying to stay as long as possible. From here, I reach the fingertips up and pulse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Palms facing front. Connect under the shoulders. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 5. Definitely feeling the standing legs, hamstring and glutes. Whew. Just 2 more. Staying low in that knee bend, as low as possible. And now I'm going to come back up. So now I'm going to turn to face this way. My left foot, I'm going to wedge it up against the shoulder rest. My hips and shoulders at first are going to be square with that wall right there. Just practicing the lunge. It's light, so the work is actually to draw it back in. So a lot of hamstring work right here. Inhale, going with the carriage, keeping my knee over my toes, dragging it back in. Now let's add some choreography. I'm going to inhale, reach the right arm to that wall. Exhale, squaring everything off. Inhale, spine is long. Exhale, squaring it off. 2 more. Last one. Now I'm going to hold it here. The left hand is going to meet the right hand. Connect under the shoulders. Press it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it home. Now, keeping the same spring, I'm going to give my legs a little bit of a break. I'm going to shimmy to the front of the carriage here. Now my knees are about the center of the carriage. I'm going to locate my magic circle and my short loop. I'm going to bring my left hand into the short loop. Both hands are holding onto the circle. I'm going to connect under the shoulders and lifting from that pelvic floor. I'm going to inhale for nothing. Exhale, squeeze the circle as I rotate for 5. I want to imagine I'm wringing out those abdominal muscles as I rotate, tightening that waist. I'm going to do just 2 more. Last one here. Now I'm going to hold it right here and I'm going to squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to reach up, connect under the shoulders, inhale for nothing, exhale, bend over for 5. Left arm is still working, but now I feel that right waist working. I'm imagining I'm drawing that right shoulder blade down to my heel. Whew. I'm going to do 1 more. Good. Now I'm going to rest my circle right here. Left hand comes in front. Palm is facing that way there. I'm going to cross it in front for 5. No rotation here, just crossing in front for 4, 3, still drawing those shoulders down. 2, last one. Good. Now I'm going to rotate towards my foot bar here. My feet are going to come against my shoulder rests, and I hook my thumb through the strap, and the strap is underneath my arm. And then I bring the circle into both hands here like this. Now, connecting under the shoulders, lifting from the pelvic floor. I'm going to come up, lengthen my arms, rotate towards you. Exhale, bring it back in and down. Inhale, lifting up. rotating. Now here's my exhale. And again. One more. We're going to add to this one here. And I'm going to exhale, rotate for 3. Typically I do sets of 6, 2, but my left arm is really feeling it even with just 3 and coming all the way down. Now I'm going to place this circle on the right side. So when I do the other half of this flow, it's ready for me to go. So I'm going to replace that strap right there. And now I'm going to take this blue spring off and I'm going to bring my hands onto the floor. So there's no springs for support. So if you have a client that's a little hesitant, maybe leave that blue spring on. So now I'm going to bring my hands to the floor. And the first thing I do is I bring my shoulders over my hands and I round my back, drawing that belly to my spine. I want to maintain that mad cat rounded back throughout the whole exercise. Inhale, open. Exhale, round it even more. Exaggerate that Pilates scoop as you draw it in. Inhale, open. And again, exaggerate. And open. Exhale, draw it in. Let's do one more. Typically I would do 6. Now this is where we build in difficulty. My flows always slowly build. So now my feet, I'm on my feet on the carriage. I'm about in the center of the carriage with my feet. Inhale for nothing. Exhale, deflate those abdominals to lift up for, let's do 4. Exhale, lifting up for 3. I'm making sure my shoulders are staying right over my hands. 2, when I go down to the plank, I don't let my pelvis droop too much. And good. So those abdominal muscles are supporting that pelvis, so I have no sway in my low back. And I'm bringing it all the way back in. I'm going to replace that blue spring. And now I'm going to take a great big inhale to reach up. Again, hollowing out those abdominals. I'm diving forward, bringing my hands onto the foot bar. And now I'm going to come up and I'm going to bring my feet to about the center and I'm going to start with some pikes. Inhale for nothing. Exhale, scoop the abdominals to pike it up for 4. Hollowing out those abs as I lift for 3. Whew. Shoulders are over my hands. 2, legs are not doing the work. They are just going along for the ride. Now, from here, I'm going to tuck it under for 4. If you need to scoot forward with your feet, sometimes that helps. 3, 2, last one here. And now my right foot, the ball of my foot, comes onto the platform. We're going to go into some mountain climbers right here. So my knee is right over my toes. My weight is in the right foot. Practicing the movement first. Making sure I'm comfortable and confident in that right leg. Now I'm going to release the hands, just aiming them forward, reaching it out for 3. Typically I do 6, 2, and 1. Now fingertips towards that wall. I'm still low, so I'm still working this right leg for 3, lifting from that pelvic floor. 2, and 1. Hands even higher, staying low for 3. Whoo. 2, and 1. Hold it here. Connect under the shoulders. Hinge forward for the worship lunge. And up. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And there, I'd also do 6. Now I'm going to come up. Now from here, I step off of the reformer to the floor with my left foot. Now my right foot is going to reach back and try and find the carriage, the top of the carriage. Good. Now I'm going to bring my hands to the floor. Finding a plank, I swoop my left foot around. I don't want my hand to be too far away from the reformer. Shoulders over my hands. I inhale for nothing. Exhale, scoop the abdominals, pike it up for 4. Woo! Initiating from that pelvic floor to locate that Pilates scoop. Always try and exaggerate that scoop, like you're getting punched in the low stomach. Woo! Let's do just one more. Now from here, I'm going to swing my left leg around to the floor, help myself back up, and guess what? Now I'm in position to start all over again. So I'll shimmy around a little bit. Right foot comes against the shoulder rest, and we take it from the top, starting with these lunges right here. Good, and then when I feel comfortable, I layer on the choreography. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back up.